Howdy ho! Good day, awesome folks. Scizorsome here, and I am bringing you a post-commentator to Pokémon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. You might be surprised to hear. I'm sure you haven't come to expect that from me. Today we are battling, well, or we did battle, Logan. Well, we battled him yesterday, technically, but y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. Now, I had a lot of good battles on my stream yesterday, and I've got a few good battles saved up, and some good opponents who actually want to battle as well, and I'm really looking forward to getting down to that. But I have chosen this battle above all others to come first. You'll soon realise why. I am not going to go through his team and give away any hints at all. But look at them. Look at that lineup. You tell me what you think they're going to do. What are they going to do? Diancé, guys! Diancé! Hello! Hello, unreleased! That should have been the first harbinger of my doom. The first, what's that word, you know? Sign, not sign, well, the sign works, but I wanted a better word. The first sign of how this was going to go. This should have been a clue to me. But no, c'est non, I did not take the hint. Yeah, but we are bringing Mega-Latias Y, which is specially defensive, and it can take a Hydro Pump from a Rotom Wash in the sun. And then it can do some serious damage with Solar Beam, or get up a Tailwind. If it gets into a situation where it can set up a Tailwind, it's bulky as hell, has Sun boosted stab attacks, and will almost definitely get the drop on its opponent, so not bad. We've got Leafeon, which works really well as a defensive Pokemon in the sun, because it can't be statused. You can Wish Pass nice and easily, you can heal off any previous status without worrying about having to take more, for the time being anyway. And it has a decent offensive presence as well to top it all off. Top notch! We have Exploud. The reason that I went for Exploud is because, although it's slow as hell, it can actually take some powerful hits and retaliate, and even if it only manages to punch a hole through one wall, or to KO one Pokemon before it gets knocked out itself because of its speed, that is worth it in a lot of instances. Also, Mega-Latias Y's Tailwind, when it's in effect, can seriously help this thing get some surprise KOs. We have Greninja. This is the Table Flip Greninja that PKM and Gravager / Slam LPs gave to us, and that is a Hidden Power Electric Greninja of Doom, friends. Now we have our Choice Specs, Defog, Trick, Latios, and Volcarona. With Weakness Policy, it's physically defensive, so you know it can take hopefully some type of super effective hit, and then we'll bam, get a Quiver Dance off, take a Weakness Policy boost, and then Shazam, Wreck House. It's also got Fiery Dance so we can rack up more special attack boosts. Let's go for the battle, guys. Intro's not too bad actually, considering I had to run. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, I got a little bit salty during this battle. I did. Not saying I lost. I may have won, I may have lost. You shall find out. But, yeah, unfortunately, I did think that this thing had a high likelihood of leading. I really did. But I sent out Mega-Latias Y anyway, because it was a really good match for a lot of his other Pokemon, except for the Greninja and stuff, obviously. So I sent this thing out, because this was probably my best option as a switch-in. It could probably take any hit this thing wants to send our way. It doesn't worry too much about rocks. It doesn't worry too much about status, as I said, because it can heal Bell. And I knew that we'd be able to, well, I hoped, because I know Diancé is thick. I hoped the Leaf Blade would be able to break any sub. Not that I knew it had sub, but it was always an opportunity. You know, it was always a chance that it had sub, a bulky ass Pokemon like that. So yeah, luckily our Leaf Blade does manage to break through the sub. However, check it. Diamond Storm, Defense Raise, Brutality. Luckily, Leafeon actually takes that Diamond Storm surprisingly well. I thought it would have done a lot more damage. Also, guys, Leaf Blade did a butt ton of damage to this defensive monster. Explosion, not gonna lie, should have saw it coming, didn't see it coming. I have no idea why. Maybe I just had my noob helmet on, but it did not go as I expected it to. I really did not expect this to be Trick Room, Sub, Explosion? Excuse me? I suppose it's just there to set up Trick Room, get taken down to the very last sliver of health and explode. I guess that's a thing. So this person now sends, our man Logan here, he sends in a shiny Latias. Now that's not the end of the world for us, because we've got Greninja, which should be able to do some sizable damage to this thing, or force it out, as it did in this instance. And now Latias is the more defensive of the two, so it was quite a scary prospect to go up against. Now, we get an Ice Beam off on this thing. Not the end of the world at all. You might think, oh my god, an Ice Beam on the Rotom Wash, that's not going to do anything. Then you've got to switch out. No, we don't have to switch out, friends. Because we are going to outspeed this Rotom, Nespa. Yeah? So we're going to outspeed this Rotom. We're going to go for the Hidden Power I told you about earlier, that Hidden Power Electric. That is actually going to do, well, actually, I'll let you guys see. A freaking butt ton of damage. Not bad at all. Life Orb boosted. Base 90 thanks to the stab, hidden power electric, guys. And it also means that the subsequent and inevitable electric attack that Rotom unleashes on us is not very effective, so Greninja gets to live the hit. Hey-oh! Not bad at all, right? However, Klefki is here, guys. Klefki is here. Let the salt flow. Sodium chloride. Wilt thou marry me? I developed such a strong and long-lasting bond with the salt during this battle. Obviously I send in Charizard because I figure, if he paralyzes us, not the end of the world. If he starts trying to calm mine, not the end of the world. Most of the things Klefki does, not the end of the world against Zardwai. At the very least, we can get a Tailwind off and try and switch out, predict when he's going to switch out, after he's done setting up whatever this thing does, and then switch out ourselves. And hopefully get a Tailwind boost, and maybe, depending on the Mon, get some benefit from the Sun as well. So I still thought we were in quite a good situation. However, this thing is Substitute, a Thunder Wave, and... Sorry guys, what's the next move? What's the next woo? The next woo. Come on, shout it out now. Shout it out. What's he going to go for now? Swagger! This guy. So I said on the stream, because this is from the stream, as I said, dude, Swagger's banned. Like, I'm getting quite, annoyed right now. What are you doing? Swagger and Thunderwave and sub on the Klefki? Like, are you trying to troll me? This is lame brains. And he was like, sorry, I didn't know. The thing is, though, that's all well and good. If you don't know, fair enough. If you don't know, fair enough. But after we told him, I'm going to ruin this little bit for you guys. After we told him that it was banned, he decided to keep going for it anyway. And not just there, I mean a little bit later on. Spoiler alert, we don't take down the Klefki straight away. But yeah, so that kind of made me salty. Now let me know if I'm being unreasonable here, but I think that's really kind of lame. If you want to, you should, if you want to competitively battle with people, you should keep up to date with what's banned. For the most part. So now it's still the Klefki Charizard exchange. We're trying to break through confusion because we know that if we hit this thing twice, it's game over. This thing's going down in the Sun boosted Heat Wave. Flamethrower, whatever fire attack we have. I think it's Heat Wave times. Yeah, definitely. But it's also got Draining Kiss, which while it's not going to do much, is going to, with the lefties, help it to be able to put up a lot more subs and be a pain in my ass. So yeah, you should definitely try and keep up to date with what's banned. And if you don't want to do all that, if you don't want to play by Smogon rules, and you don't want to keep up with what's banned and all that jazz, then you should tell your opponent before you battle. Say, look, I don't play by these rules, so I'm going to bring all this stuff if you're okay with that. And I probably would have said yes. In fact, I would have said yes. Then I would have tried to have countered those sorts of strategies as best I could. Or at least be prepared for them. Because it's not guaranteed he's going to use them just because he doesn't play Smogon, So now it's still Charizard versus Klefki. Charizard versus Klefki, the endless struggle. Which really shouldn't be an endless struggle. You see why this is broken? Charizard should have torn through Klefki by now. It's just unreal. So the Latias comes in, guys. Now, as if the unreleased Diancé, coupled with the Swagger Klefki, we have the trifecta of bannedness right here, guys. The Mega-Latias. So 2 unreleased Pokemon and a banned move. Winning! Do you see why I had to show this to you guys? Do you see what I was up against? Do you blame me for the salt? Because I got extremely salty, and I'm not ashamed of that, because this is really freaking annoying. Saying that though, check this thing out. Check out Megazord taking that Surf, guys. Special defense coming through. I know it wasn't a stab water type move, but still. Hi-oh! Not bad power at all. We do get that Tailwind off, which is smashing news. Obviously, Greninja doesn't need a Tailwind to be able to outspeed a Latias. But still, it's nice to have that Tailwind off to make sure we can outspeed any potential Scarfers that will switch in. Or if we needed to switch anything else in, it's always nice. Say he takes down this Greninja really quickly. It'd just be nice, I was hoping against all hopes that for some reason he'd go for a Psychic type move, thinking that we may have gone for Ice Beam. But Cessna, he predicted quite well. And fair play to him for that. Although it probably was a fairly obvious move. Now we send in Ra. At this point, guys, things were looking grim for us. We've taken some serious hits, thanks to dealing with some ridiculous power and some hacks as well. So now I just had to go for broke. I sent in Ra, knowing that we have the weakness policy, and we'd be able to take a non-stab Surf. So that would activate our weakness policy. I thought that the best option would be to go for a Quiver Dance, just in case this thing outsped somehow, or use Dragon Dance or something crazy like that, or let's go for Quiver Dance. We still have a chance of outspeeding while we get our boost. We'll get a special attack boost and the weakness policy boost, so we'll be at +1 speed, +3 special attack. Good times will be rolling, yeah? Yeah, raw the sun god coming through. Yeah, now the Squirt and Wash comes in, and you might think I'm in a ridiculously bad place right now, but I run that Giga Drain, guys. A lot of people like Roost, and I like Roost. But for this set with Weakness Policy, I just think the Giga Drain is better. You need to play it in a way that it doesn't come in on things that it can't Giga Drain too often. In my opinion, anyway. I mean, that's just how I play it, because I feel that's the best way. Another Shiny Greninja. So Shiny Greninja against Ra now. But this Shiny Greninja is not Table Flip. It does not have the Hidden Power Electric. So what does it even matter anymore? But yeah, we one-shot that thing, which is obviously going to happen. Hello. +3 Volcarona, the Sun Moth of Doom, raining down fiery destruction upon your soul. Unfortunately, guys, Prankster, Hax Beast, Dick Face, Bag of Crap is back in the room. Now, I love Klefki as a Pokemon, but I hate this set with all of my heart, and a bit of my anus too. So yeah, we one-shot Klefki, which is fantastic news, and for some reason, didn't just, I don't know, go for the T-Wave and then try and go for the Swagger after that, but, you know, maybe because they don't want to burn in a fiery pit of sulfur for being evil dicks. Because, you know, I hold people that use Swagger and Thunder Wave in, well, especially Prankster Swagger and Thunder Wave in such contempt, I cannot even begin to describe. All of my hate! But yeah, we use a Fiery Dance against this thing, hoping that it'll do enough damage that we can split KO it before we start pulling out some sort of crazy shenanigans. But it is a Pain Split set. Now, I do wonder if after another Quiver Dance, a Giga Drain sort of war would be able to be won here. So, what do you think, guys? Can we do that? No, we can't, because this thing has got the Nightshade, and we are not going to be taking back enough HP every turn to be able to win that Stall War, especially with this thing having Pain Split as well. So you guys tell me, what do you think I should do next? You call the next play. Look at this man here. Look at this man with the Nightshade. One more Nightshade, guys. One more Nightshade, and it's GG. But after the Quiver Dance, that Fiery Dance did more than enough. I figured that seeing as the first Fiery Dance, before that Quiver Dance, did, what, around 55% damage, that the next Quiver Dance would do enough to take him down from that range. Not the next Quiver Dance, the next Fiery Dance. I had a feeling that that would do enough to take him down from that range, despite his immense bulk, so he wouldn't have a chance to Pain Split again. So yeah, luckily for us, we did manage to overcome the absolute pain in the ass. Yeah. Hooray! We beat 2 unreleased and probably 1 Uber Pokemon. And Swagger Klefki. So yeah, that is a victory for those that follow the rules and don't try to be dickbags. And you know, I don't feel bad for saying it, because the man was still doing it after he was told it was banned, and we weren't happy about it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this battle, because I certainly enjoyed having it, even though it made me rage at the time. Let me know what you did or didn't enjoy about this battle in the comment section down below. You know, if you did enjoy it, likes are appreciated, but, you know, I'm not going to pressure you guys. It'd be nice if you enjoyed it to let me know with comments and likes. But it's cool. It's cool, bruh. I understand. Yeah, have a Scizorsome day, guys. Hope you've had a great weekend. Sorry this is a bit of a late upload, hectic schedule. Planning a big project right now. Just been writing out things and sorting things out, etc., etc. Yeah, have a great weekend. What's left of it anyway. I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.